Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach,
the podcast where we focus on what actually matters
and let go of everything that doesn't.
We talk workouts, food, mindset, and health
without turning fitness into your full-time job.
Because you have a life outside of the gym.
And your body deserves better than extremes.
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Sarah.
Alan's already laughing.
And this is Nacho Fitness Coach. Okay, so we did a thing, and no, it's not another bad idea from Kaylee.
Debatable, but this time it turned out amazing. We made downloadable guides from Nacho Fitness Coach.
They're the perfect mix of fitness-ish and unfiltered chaos. Here's what's inside. The Crap Fitness Told You, the No BS Myth-Busting Guide, Quit Being a Little Bitch, the 30-Day Challenge to Build Habits,
Workouts that don't suck, fast workouts that don't make you miserable, and Feed Yourself, damn it, a simple meal plan for real people. And because we know you love options, boom, bundles. The half-ass option, the BS-free basics, and our crown jewel, literally everything you need except willpower.
Find them all at nachofitnesscoach.com. Download instantly, print them, tape them to your fridge, whatever works.
Or just let them collect digital dust like everything else you've ever downloaded. We don't judge much. So Sarah.
So Kaylee.
Real quick, this is not what the episode is going to be about.
Okay.
But I want to talk real quick about, have you ever heard of Scotty K Fitness?
No.
A fitness influencer.
Okay.
I followed him for a while.
How many followers does he have?
4.4 million on TikTok.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
well, on TikTok.
2 million on Instagram.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I've totally missed this one.
He had a sponsorship by Rise Supplements.
Okay. I don't know who they are either. No. Rise, like R-I-S-E?
R-Y-S-E.
Oh, nope.
Okay. I started following him. He's the fuck V-Shred guy.
I don't know that guy either.
Every time he puts out a video, like somewhere in the video, he's like, fuck V-Shred.
Just for funsies?
I think he just hates V-Shred and everything that they stand for.
Was he like a part of them at one point? And then they like had bad blood? And so, okay.
I mean, I think any good fitness influencer, I think, knows that V-Shred is bullshit.
I'm going to see.
So he just called him out whenever he could.
Like V-Shred. Do you think there's a backstory? I don't know. Here we go. Okay. So as we know it of today, there's like no necessary reason.
I don't know. There might be a backstory there. So his online presence would center on like fitness and exercise guidance.
Okay.
So approachable workouts, weightlifting tips, health and lifestyle content, including dieting, motivation, daily habits. He had humor, personality-driven videos. He would mix comedy with fitness, making content relatable for regular people trying to get in shape. Very much what we try to do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we just talk about buttholes more.
We do?
Yeah, you've brought up buttholes.
I have? Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
And also mental health discussions, emphasizes mindset, self-improvement. He also has a podcast and offers online coaching programs.
What's the name of his podcast?
I don't know.
Oh.
So big time, fairly big time in fitness influencer, right? We talk a lot about.
Yeah, it says there's there's a clean, non-dramatic explanation
for his hatred.
He just is very vocal about the evidence-based fitness transparency, and he criticizes his criticism of V-Shred isn't personal, it's physiological.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Philosophical. I was like, wait a second.
Feels it in his bones.
Philosophical. I read that.
All right. So today, and now listen, as always with our podcast, we batch record. So this happened months ago.
Potentially. I don't know. It depends on
2 months ago.
Maybe. Okay, sure.
So maybe this is old news by now, but I just still thought it was interesting.
Okay.
I hopped on social media today and I found out that old Scotty K got himself canceled.
How does one go about getting canceled? And what exactly does it mean? Like, he still has a lot of followers though, right? Or did he delete his account?
No, he didn't delete his account.
Okay, so his account's still there. When was the last time he posted on his account? You know what?
Let me check real quick today or yesterday.
I just don't understand.
Let me see how many followers
I don't understand how we've gotten to a point where there's like so many people.
Okay, his TikTok is still saying 4.4 million.
Okay, so that doesn't sound canceled to me.
So as of late, recently, with the world being in the state that we are currently in.
Which is what state?
Just politically. Just we've got a lot of things going on.
Are we really though? Or is it just being made out to be that we are?
Well, I don't think we need to get into that.
Okay.
But
anyways,
that's the state that we're in.
Okay.
Several people feel like the world, the country is burning to the ground. Some people may not feel that way.
Okay.
Scotty K decided that it is.
Oh, he thinks we are burning to the ground.
He has gotten more left-leaning political.
Uh-oh. So he went and got himself canceled.
Not even because of that, but I think he had a lot of, he used to just do, which I think
funny
happens
fitness
a lot.
videos.
He used to do funny fitness videos.
Yep.
And then he started getting more political. And so I think people were getting a little bit more critical. Well, then this week, he started looking through his comments, I guess, which I think when you reach a certain level of fame,
you should not
you don't look at the comments.
No, because how many of those are real people anyways?
He looked at his comments and he responded to a TikTok comment where somebody compared him to a character from Ozark, which he interpreted as a homophobic remark.
Oh, okay. Which, by the way, I tried to start that series and I couldn't get through the first episode.
Oh, I loved it.
I always was told that if you could get through the first few episodes, it was amazing.
Now we watched Ozark and now we're watching Black Rabbit, which also has Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah, I like him a lot.
Love Jason
He's
Bateman.
Awesome. Yeah,
it's kind of the same vibe.
Okay,
it's just like it's stressful.
Yeah, I can't. No, thank you.
Anyways,
okay.
So the homophobic remark, he took great offense to this. The specific wording reported that was the commenter comparing him to a gay character from Ozark, in how he looks.
Oh, and how he looks. So this is actually like a news article that's written about this whole situation. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, this is newsworthy. No. Okay. This is the summary.
This is chat.
This is the summary. Okay, but summarizing.
I've done enough research. I've done enough research today that I know that all of this is how it went
checked
down.
out.
I need
like the facts.
Some guidance.
Yeah. Okay.
So the commenter comparing him to a gay character on Ozark, not just poking fun, but delivered in a way that Scotty saw as offensive.
Okay. So he went down a rabbit hole.
So the initial comment was insulting and tied to sexuality.
Okay.
He said, the basic commenter said, "You look like the gay character from Ozark."
Okay.
Which he kind of does.
He does.
Like just,
okay.
I mean,
I don't know which character that was on Ozark because I didn't make it through the first episode.
It was a great show.
Shoving people in a barrel, I couldn't do it anymore.
Here's what Scotty did in response. Instead of ignoring, blocking, or reporting the commenter, he published a TikTok addressing the commenter directly.
Oh.
He used to be a bounty hunter. Scotty K.
Oh.
And he said as much.
That was
he was like, "Well, you messed up. I used to be a bounty hunter." The video included,
are you supposed to tell people that when you've been a bounty hunter? Like that was your... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
The video included the individual's identity and location, meaning that he exposed private information publicly. This is referred to as doxing, sharing somebody's personal information so a large audience can see it. Remember, he has 4.4 million followers. After that initial video, he engaged in the comments and made statements that, and not only that, this chat's not saying this, he also named his name, home address, children's names.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
All out. So then he engaged in comments and made statements, and viewers interpreted as mocking aspects of the commenter's physical condition or disability. He basically said, "I found you. You are..." I don't remember. This is not verbatim, but he was like, "You're paralyzed from the waist down." You know, all these things about him, which further intensified the situation.
Oh no, you can't do any of that.
This brought a lot of criticism because many felt he was retaliating towards someone who didn't have the platform he has. When people with massive audiences go after private individuals, it generally escalates dramatically, and that's what happened here.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like this is what's so hard. Like, you know, for me,
it's really messed up.
I see all this good in social media, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you have the ability to get the information, to interact with people. And honestly, like, for me, some people are really funny, like with the content they put together, the ideas they have.
He was
very creative and funny with his like fitness, like little videos and stuff there. Cause we looked at them really quick before the episode. And I'm like, then it sucks to see it turn from what can be like and honestly, I feel like social media started off trying to do that.
All he had to do was ignore it.
Or just don't read the comments.
It wasn't even that bad. The guy was like, "You look like the gay dude from Ozark."
It was a statement. Like, not even like, and you know what? And honestly, like, if you don't want the comments, turn the comments off. Right. Don't you have the ability to do that?
Yeah.
I think you have the ability to post without turning comments on.
So fallout, Rise Supplements publicly ended their partnership with him amidst the backlash.
Okay.
And then in the statement, Rise said the language used in the situation didn't align with the values of the brand.
And he's been cut.
Yeah.
Okay. So he got his contract terminated by the supplements.
Yeah. Which shows the controversy had real commercial
for sure
consequences.
Yeah.
So Scotty later posted a public apology where he said, I watched the apology today. I watched part of it. That was actually the first thing I came across was him apologizing.
And you're like, oh,
what's
what
he
happened?
apologizing
Sure, for sure.
But he wasn't saying it. He didn't really. So I had to go do some digging. So he said he had lashed out at hateful comments. He had acknowledged responding to hate with hate was wrong. He stated he lost sight of the values he built his platform on, like inclusivity and kindness, which I think is kind of like why people are so mad, you know?
Yeah.
When you follow somebody and you think like, these are this man's values.
Right. And then he went nuts.
And then he also mentioned concerns about the safety of his family in the aftermath. In his apology, he did not deny that he shared the initial content. Rather, he framed his behavior as a regrettable emotional response. So,
but here's the thing though. Here's I'm going to say about this. Like, regrettable emotional response. Right. But it wasn't like you accidentally said something stupid in the heat of a moment of a conversation.
Here's the thing.
Like, you literally had time to think about this. You did the research.
He read that comment. He went and did the research on the guy.
Which took time.
He then sat in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Which took time.
Yeah.
He ended recording his little spiel. He then edited it. He had hours upon hours.
If not days.
Right. To say,
being able
maybe this isn't. I have 4.5 million followers.
And it's just one moment being like, this is immature and not worth it. I shouldn't do this. Like that, I just feel like that's worth noting. Like there's two totally different situations here.
Even if you don't do it for the fact of like, this is wrong and I shouldn't do this to another person. Like he didn't even stop to think like, this might be my downfall.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like from a selfish
like
perspective.
Just being like so high up on this like high horse that he just thought.
I don't know. I feel like we're seeing it more and more though. It's like the bigger, the higher the rise.
Yeah. But like, it's so funny because you kind of just want to be like, it's all fake.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you have these followers, you have these likes, but like, half of them probably are not real or they're bots, or if they are real, that's still another human being sitting over there. And it's like you lose sight and that does not make you invincible just because you've created some fancy videos that maybe went viral, and it gives you no right to treat somebody that way at all.
It was very disappointing for me to see.
So that all happened like now, like
today. Yeah.
So we haven't had any more funny content then from him.
No, he put out his apology. I think that was the last thing. And I think he did say in his apology video, he's going to be taking some time away from social media, which is probably for the best. But it just sucks because, you know, I have several people and I've kind of like taken your cue on like who you follow. You know, it's like, does this person seem to have the same values as like somebody, you know, and then you find people and then they're actually pieces of shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and then you're like, you know what? It's actually
what's
okay.
real. What's real?
Actually okay to unfollow people too.
Right.
Or, you know, like that's the thing that I feel like people could maybe dial in a little bit is like defining what you're choosing to expose yourself to. Right. I mean, listen, there's always two sides to the story. There's always two, you know, like, I mean, you can have your opinions and it could just be much proven it's another people's opinions, but there's nothing wrong with like surrounding yourself around like-minded individuals.
Right. Yeah.
That's totally fine. And that's probably kind of like human nature a little bit. Like you are going to be naturally gravitated towards people who you feel like are like-minded.
Right. And he was just doing like the videos I liked was just like him like
funny being
making food.
Yeah.
You know, how to make a healthy,
Food
like
prep.
high protein, you know, and it was funny. His presentation was done very well. And
yeah. His video editing was on point.
Yes.
So it kept you engaged.
But
and
then it just, I kind of got.
Just don't think that you are just that much better than somebody else, right? Like, I mean, even if you're choosing to consume content from like-minded individuals, just know there's a group of people out there that probably have the exact same opposite opinion of you.
So it's like if you follow our podcasts and you listen to what we say to you, just know that probably someday we're going to say something that gets us canceled. you know, and just prepare for like, where do you, where do you stand on that? Are you?
What do you think that could be, Kaylee? What do you think would be the one thing?
We haven't gotten famous enough.
You don't think
to get canceled?
We're not just like raking it in over here.
I think we're up to 8 followers.
Do you
now?
have to be famous to get canceled?
Yeah.
You think so? So then that's one of the qualifications.
I mean, if I I could cancel you right now. What,
for sure.
Zero impact. You know, nobody's. You're canceled.
Nobody's gonna care and nobody's gonna know. It's gonna be totally fine.
I mean, I've canceled people before. In my personal life, my mom. For one. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I've canceled people. Nobody knows, really.
Yeah, at least you still have a mom. Cue audio Ellen.
Ellen,
Kaylee's bringing up her mom over here.
How's your mom?
And she's like, just like I cancel my mom. And I'm like, well, at least you still have a mom.
I'm reading. Sorry,
I think we got one person here in the room that probably wishes he had his mom, and then Kaylee talks about just canceling hers.
I canceled my mom.
My mom canceled.
Alan's mom.
My mom canceled herself.
Alan's mom got canceled.
Oh.
Not really, but
She didn't do it herself.
She didn't do it.
no. On her way to the bathroom.
Oh no.
She always said, I do not want to die in the toilet, and she kind of did.
Oh no.
I didn't know that, Alan. That's terrible.
She's dead now, so that's okay.
Well, we know now.
Well, we just got canceled.
We just got canceled by our own producer. He's like, I'm done with you guys. We're over it.
Sorry. You guys gave me the chance to do it.
Oh Lord!
Oh,
so Scotty K got
that's
canceled.
too
He's
bad.
gonna take some time away from social media and.
Okay, so with that, we're going to take just a quick little ad break.
Want more Nacho Fitness Coach? Find and follow us on social media.
Find us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Nacho Fitness Coach.
And on Facebook and X at Nacho Fit Coach.
Okay, quick break. We made something we're actually proud of. Downloadable guides from Nacho Fitness Coach.
They've got titles only we could get away with. The Crap Fitness Told You, Quit Being a Little Bitch, Workouts That Don't Suck, and Feed Yourself, Damn It.
And because we can't help ourselves, we've bundled them too. The half-assed option, the BS free basics, and literally everything you need except willpower.
Grab them all right now at nachofitnesscoach.com. Instant download, no shipping, no excuses. Okay, we're back. You know, maybe we'll be famous enough someday to be in that position.
You know,
don't
I actually am okay with that not ever coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, especially like, I don't know if your girls have mentioned it, but like my kids, you know, they have like Crunch Labs. We're huge fans of Crunch Labs. Well, when I first saw Mark Roper, like he's on YouTube or whatever, it was during COVID. He started doing like the squirrel obstacle courses in his backyard. Like that was when I first heard his name. It was like 2020. We were locked down. You know, he built like this. He had squirrels that lived in his backyard, and I mean, they were like his video was like 42 minutes long, and I watched it. I don't know how many times, and just cried because of how funny he is. Like in his delivery of it, and the squirrels
Did he
and
get
all.
canceled?
No, but see, he started off those videos. They went viral. So then he grew into like a channel because he had a following, and he started doing the whole like YouTube thing. Well, now he has this Crunch Labs like production show that I think is on Amazon Prime Video maybe now?
Is it?
So I feel like our kids who are growing up through this stage of whatever we want to call this like exposure to different shows or activities, you know, they're like YouTube star, I think is like #1 profession that like young kids right now are like saying, I want to go do that. Well, the chances of that happening are like super slim, right? But to them, they've seen people do it. They've seen people grow. They've done
think
it.
that if they just start a channel,
but it's like, well, he has something about him though. Like he actually created something of value. And so I feel like sometimes people who get lucky and go viral and become a quote unquote influencer. I'm like, but are you really that big of a deal? Like, you kind of just got lucky. You created a piece of content that went nuts, and then don't think you're bigger than you maybe.
My friend Bree had a video that she just followed a trend that was going on a while back on TikTok.
Which a lot of times they do that. They just like
she just like post, and it was funny. It was the I don't know, something about like the husband says like, "Hey babe, don't worry about making dinner tonight," and then the wife's like, "No, I'm not that kind of wife," and then she would post. It would be like several pictures of like all the fancy dinners that she makes.
Okay.
And so Bree did one, and it was
like her version of that trend or whatever.
No, babe, don't worry about dinner. Let's just make a frozen pizza. And she was like, "No, I'm not that kind of wife." And then like it was like 5 slides of like the same pan of spaghetti. And she got like 4 million views.
That's funny.
But so then she gained all these followers from that video.
But now there's she probably feels pressure.
I think so. And she puts out, I mean, granted, it's like the stuff that she puts out now, and she's not like, it's not like a full-time job or anything like that. But definitely she's picked up from before that to now. And then I got wrangled up in it because she thought it would be funny to post a text message exchange that her and I had. Where we're not nice to each other. We're like sisters, you know, like we're just fucking mean to each other.
Yeah.
And we were arguing about, she wanted to go get her nails done, and I was like, when I was homeschooling, I'm like, we have school.
Yeah.
And it was just this whole back and forth, and people came for me. Hundreds of comments talking about how mean I was.
Oh my
You need to find better friends. I would never put up with a friend that treated me that way.
Oh my God.
Like, who are these people?
They were stepping up defending her because she serves spaghetti 5 nights a week.
But it has been interesting to watch, just like that behavior, because she had one viral video,
100%,
and she posts some funny stuff. Like it's not garbage, but
does she feel like there's some pressure there now to like live, or is she still just doing it kind of for fun?
She hasn't said that, but I think just from what I can see, like there's just this shift in her TikTok, I think, but it's not a bad thing, because I don't feel like she's forcing things that aren't funny,
right?
You know,
right?
She also has a video like security camera in her house, so she has plenty of like super funny moments of just like picking up, you know, just family stuff, you know, stuff like that. So it's been funny, but I don't know. And I've always told my kids, like, you know, they want to be famous, they want to be YouTube stars, they want to be, and I'm like, I can think of nothing worse. It's like with this podcast, the few times where I've been like recognized as me,
who you are,
who I am right here.
I'm just gonna go crawl into the corner over there right now, please.
It's terrible.
But then now you're announcing it to everybody. Is this like your full-time job?
I did that one time. I told my daughter's teacher first week of school. She's like, "So what are you doing now?" And I was like, "Well,
I'm gonna get back to working on my
now
podcast."
She's gonna listen. So hey.
Oh my goodness.
But then there was that day where I was over the summer where I was picking up one of the kids from like the camp at the science center. Yeah. And somebody was like, "What'd she say to me?" She's like, "Are you Kaylee?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "I listened to your podcast." I'm like, "No,
please don't." Oh, which one? Which part?
Which podcast?
Which episode was that one that you saying that you heard?
But it's so funny because what we do here, I think for both of us, is so far removed from the rest of our life.
Oh, 100%.
We come here, we do it, we work on what needs to be worked on outside of it, but we don't listen to it.
No.
We don't talk about it.
No. I pretty much ignore you as a human being for the 3 months in between.
You really do.
No, we have our taco nights once a month.
We're fine.
We're fine. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny because it can very quickly become part of who you are or your identity. And then you forget or like lose sight.
Well, because somebody the wrong person, you know, my children's teacher.
Yeah. All of a sudden, oh no.
But this is not who I am right here is not who I am. Like,
but you know, I think that's
all of
actually an important thing to know is like, it's okay to have different like facets of your personality. Like, you know, I do actually feel like growing up having this like impression that like you're the same person like in every situation, in every scenario, around every single person. And it's like, as I grew up and I had different experiences and I engaged with different people and I learned skills where I'm like, I can actually interact, like, you know, you learn ways that you can interact with people that aren't like you. And how can you create those like moments or connections that like, we don't have to be friends, but we can have connections and we can have meaningful conversations and like, you know, cross each other's paths and like we can both benefit from it. But understanding that it's okay to have different aspects of your personality that come out in different times.
I've been like letting I feel like as I was bringing my girls up, I brought them up I didn't allow them to say cuss words or, you know, be rude or crude or anything like that. And then as they've been getting older, I've been kind of like, especially with my 11-year-old, I kind of like letting her in a little bit more on like who I actually am.
It's like, oh wait, just kidding. Your mom's been faking it this whole time.
One day she said something kind of mean to my younger daughter. And I said, hey, it costs nothing to be kind. And she looks at me and like thoughtfully, like, yeah, you're right. And then I said, but it's also free to be an asshole. She was like, what?
Way to go, Mom. That was a magical moment.
She loved it. We bonded.
We bonded.
She was like, you know what?
You're all right.
It is free. It costs me nothing.
I might just keep doing that. Thanks, Mom. Just give me blanket permission to be.
But it's just been funny is like, because I am who I am. And there were things that I just wasn't going to allow when they were, their brains were developing and things. But you
realize their brains develop until they're like 25.
Well, and like now you're a little bit older. Like, I can't hide this forever.
They're eventually going to find out I only graduated from high school.
Whoa. Belt shot. I did a semester at community college.
Woohoo. Did you pass your classes?
Nope.
That's
why I only did one semester.
Oh, my goodness.
But just kind of letting your kids know. When are you going to let your kids know who you actually are?
I mean, we've actually been trying to be like, you know, especially around like emotions and feelings and like, it's okay to feel what you feel, but you also can choose to respond, you know, instead of just react. Right?
Sure.
So it's like, okay, you know, and I have feelings too that like sometimes it's hard for me to want to do things when I think they're going to be hard, you know, and make them think.
You're like the most gentle parent I've ever met in my life. That's the best way I can describe you.
Ungentle,
like a
parent.
Rough, gentle parent.
Do I really do gentle parenting?
Kind of.
I actually,
you kind of do.
Listen, if what actually was going on in my head of what I really wanted to do, I scrap that most of the time.
When I watch you with
your
kids, I'm like, she's a gentle parent. But then I also know you, so I'm like, what does she do when I'm not around?
I'm laying the hammer down. Mm-hmm.
I try to be very clear with my children about the fact that this is also my first time on earth.
Right.
This is all new to me. I've never been a mom before.
Right.
I've never had an 11-year-old before.
Right.
I've never done this.
Nope. Yep.
I don't know if that's the right
learning
move,
together.
Because I'm not trying to like make them feel, you know, it like they're in inexperienced hands. Well, but I'm like,
they kind of are.
The fact of the matter is like,
we're just faking it until we make it over here.
I mean, I was 28 when I had my first kid, but I'm like, I was like a teen mom. You know what I mean?
Right,
like I just was not. I was ill-equipped, as we all are.
I was like, is anyone really actually equipped to be a parent when you have your first one?
Turns out
like,
I don't think so.
No,
but no, and I just tell them because when I was a kid, I thought like, oh my parents are adults,
right?
You know, they pay their taxes and.
They've got everything together. They have all the answers. They know. And it's just like,
and then as I got older, I'm like, oh, turns out.
Nope. Everyone's just like faking it over here.
Don't know what they're doing.
Nope.
And so I just feel like maybe it's a better move to just like be upfront with my kids.
Be honest about it.
Guys, I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Honesty is the best policy, Kaylee.
So I don't know. That's my move.
I do feel like, just generally speaking, like everyone is just faking it till I make it.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're not any better than anyone else.
Oh, I know I'm
Just
not.
because you got 4.4 million TikTok followers does not mean you need to haul off and call out one guy.
Yeah.
And by the way, like, it would actually just be better in general. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people go crazy on the comments. And you're like, what made you think that you would never say that to somebody in person to their face?
Yeah. Well, especially when you build your entire platform on the opposite of
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty. I don't know. I feel like this was a case where like it was the truth was kind of right in our face. In the end. There really is not an excuse for it. Sometimes you can go and be like, especially when you're a fan of somebody, you can be like, well, but I feel like
you think his true colors showed at the end. I do. Like, he's always been that person.
I do.
He was maybe, I mean, you kind of feel like that's probably the case.
Yeah, and it's crappy, but I think that's what happens when you gain a certain level of fame, and
but that's the thing, like, is that really famous? Like, you still,
it never would have, he never would have, he wouldn't be in the deep shit that he's in right now if he wasn't famous. Nobody would care.
But does anybody care? Like, I don't even know who he is.
Well, plenty of people do. 4.4 million people do know who he is.
But that means there's also, like, how many people are on the planet of the Earth? Like, planet of the Earth.
That was deep. That was deep.
I mean, what's the total population? But
yes, like, 8 billion people. Yes, it is a small fraction. But when you live in that, when you have a certain, like, when you're online, and like you said, when you try to curate a certain, people of a certain caliber, or people with the same values or motivations or goals as what you have, and you find those people, which a lot of people did in him.
Yeah.
And then you find out.
So maybe there's a lesson to be learned on both sides, right? Like, maybe you should just not put people on a pedestal that you follow on social media, because it may or may not be their true selves, right? I mean, they might just be developing content for the clicks, finding what's trending and replicating it. Like, you don't know that person. It's a snippet of their life. They're a good content creator. Right. But maybe we need to check ourselves a little bit too on social media and be like, I don't really actually know any of these people.
Yeah, it's just
which could just be.
With you and I, people don't know the level of debauchery and heinousness that you and I do off mic. We come on here, people like what we have to say. They love our podcast. Oh, cutie, two little blonde and a brunette fitness podcasters, so cute. But they don't know
how we can just down a pizza in between episodes.
We smash that pizza and the breadsticks.
And the breadsticks are so good.
And that's truly disgusting. And I think that people should think twice about listening to what it is that we have to say about fitness and nutrition.
Right.
That was 6,000 calories right there.
I don't know if it was quite that much, but I mean, at the same time, like, it's all about, depends on your goals.
Depends on your goals.
Depends on what you've had the rest of your day, the rest of the
veggies,
week.
There was meat, there was protein.
I had salad still, so.
You did smash that salad. You were loving that
really
salad.
Good. Yeah, it felt really good today.
All right.
Anyway,
so that's.
So maybe we should try to be kind. Maybe we should use some common sense on who we're following, the comments we're making. And see good. Try to be good. Try to be better.
Go touch grass.
Go touch grass.
Get offline.
Oh yes. Go spend some extra time with your children.
Yeah.
Take the apps off your phone.
Tell them who you really are.
And then let them see your true colors. Just kidding. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Is that it for today?
I think that's it.
All right. Until next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.